This conference will now be recorded.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our Healthy Living on the Go series. My name is Ruth Miller, and I'm a physical therapist with Health Pro Heritage. Our therapists and wellness experts work with people like you every day to remain engaged and empowered while also having fun. So today's video, Meditate for the Health of It, is just one video in our Healthy Living on the Go series, which is designed to bring fitness and fun right to your doorstep. So let's begin. Meditation for the health of it. Meditation is a practice of concentrated focus upon a sound, object, visualization, our breath, movement, or attention itself in order to increase awareness of the present moment, reduce stress, promote relaxation, and enhance personal and spiritual growth. There are different types of meditation, and each meditative practice requires different mental skills. The meditation styles I'll present today are ones that would be the easiest for anyone who's starting to establish a daily practice of meditation. So I hope you enjoy this. The first type of meditation is concentration meditation. This involves focusing on a single point, such as staring at a candle flame, watching the breath, listening to a repetitive gong, or even counting beads on a rosary. In this type of meditation, you have to refocus your awareness on the chosen object of attention each time you notice your mind wandering. So rather than pursuing random thoughts, you have to let those thoughts go. And through this process, your ability to concentrate can improve. Since focusing the mind is challenging, someone who's just starting out might meditate for only a few minutes and then work up to a longer duration of time. Another type of meditation is mindfulness meditation. Mindfulness meditation is the practice of intentionally focusing on the present moment, accepting and non-judgmentally paying attention to your sensations, thoughts, and emotions that may arise. Through mindfulness meditation, one can see how your thoughts and feelings tend to move in particular patterns. But over time, you can become more aware of the human tendency to quickly judge experience as good or bad, pleasant or unpleasant. And with practice, an inner balance can develop. So, to practice mindfulness meditation, you want to sit on a chair with straight and an unsupported back. Or if you can manage to sit on the floor with a cushion, your back would be unsupported. You have to pay close attention to the movement of your breath. When you breathe in, be aware that you're actually breathing in and how it feels. And when you breathe out, be aware that you're breathing out. Do this for the length of your meditation practice, constantly redirecting all of your attention to the breath, breathing in and then breathing out. Another type of meditation is Zen meditation. And this approach uses conscious awareness of momentary experience to lead to a generalized openness or empty mind, a totality of being at one with the present moment without concentrating on any specific object or sensation. This meditation is generally practiced seated on the floor over a mat and cushion with crossed legs, but it can also be seated in a chair. So don't try and sit on the floor if you cannot get up from the floor or if it's too difficult to get into that position. You should choose to sit on a chair. The most important aspect is keeping the back completely straight from the pelvis to the neck. Your mouth should be kept closed and your eyes kept lowered, with your gaze resting on the ground about 2 or 3 feet in front of you. So the practical application of Zen meditation is of focusing on breath. Focus all your attention on the movement of the breath going in and out through the nose. This may be aided by counting the breath in your mind. So each time you inhale, you count one number starting with 10, and then moving backwards to 9, 8, 7, etc. When you arrive at 1, again, you start over again from 10. And if you get distracted and lose your count, gently bring back the attention to 10 and resume from there. Loving kindness meditation. This practice involves focusing on self and others with unconditional love. From this singular focus, the intent is to expand feelings of love and compassion, to embrace all beings, and to wish them to be free from suffering and all of its causes. So the demonstrated benefits include boosting one's ability to empathize with others, development of positive emotions through compassion, including a more loving attitude towards oneself, increased self-acceptance, greater feeling of competence about one's life, and increased feeling of purpose in life. Loving kindness meditation. So to generally practice this, we want to do it in a seated, meditated position with closed eyes, and one generates in your mind and heart feelings of kindness and benevolence. So start by developing loving kindness towards yourself, then progressively towards others and all beings. Usually, this progression is advised to start with oneself, then move on to a good friend, a neutral person, a difficult person, all four of the above equally, and then gradually the entire universe. The feeling to be developed is that of wishing happiness and well-being for all. This can be aided by reciting specific words or sentences that can evoke the boundless warm-hearted feeling, or visualizing the suffering of others and sending love, or by imagining the state of another being and wishing him happiness and peace. Another type of meditation is called the mantra meditation. A mantra is a phrase, sound, syllable, or word, usually without any particular meaning, that is repeated for the purpose of focusing your mind. So as most type of meditations, it's usually practiced sitting with your spine straight and your eyes closed. The person can then repeat the mantra in his or her mind silently over and over during the whole session. Sometimes this is also coupled with being aware of breathing or coordinating breathing while repeating the mantra. In other exercises, the mantra is actually whispered very lightly and softly as an aid to concentration. So what are the health benefits of meditation? So research has shown that meditation is good for our health, with benefits ranging from fewer colds to pain management. Meditation seems to allow people to cultivate a sense of clarity and calm that permeate all aspects of life. So some of the many benefits that the effects and the many beneficial effects that we see that is backed up by studies included in this article, Meditation, Push-Ups for the Brain by Shirley Archer, is that there's a stronger immune system. People who meditate experience fewer winter colds and flus, and they produce more antibodies in response to any flu vaccine than those who did not meditate. It also can enhance attention. It has been shown that after 3 months of meditation training, subjects had better attention and used their resources more efficiently. It can lower your blood pressure and reduce risk of heart disease. Meditation has lowered blood pressure among African Americans with heart disease and was associated with a 43% reduction in risk of death, heart attack, and stroke, as demonstrated in a study by Schneider. It can help lower blood sugar. Patients with metabolic syndrome lowered blood sugar and blood pressure and improved insulin regulation after practicing meditation for 16 weeks. It can also improve your sleep. A literature review found that consistent meditators use a variety of meditation styles experienced better sleep quality than people who did not meditate. And it can also help with better pain management, as the literature has also shown. MRI scans have shown that meditation can increase gyrification, or cortical folding, which allows the brain to process information faster. Meditation increases whole brain function by synchronizing the right and left hemispheres of the brain. It can also improve focus by causing an increase in cortical thickness and regions of the brain responses to attention. Mood. Meditation increases dopamine and serotonin levels by stimulating regions of the brain which are associated with happiness and positivity. Meditation can also help with stress reduction. It regulates cortisol and adrenaline, causing or creating a state of deep relaxation in which our breathing, our pulse rate, our blood pressure, and our metabolism are decreased. Meditation also improves cognitive function, mindfulness, and the ability to sustain focus by increasing gray matter, brain volume, and cerebral blood flow. So how do you know what the best method is for you? So meditation, or the act of residing in a deep state of concentration with uninterrupted thoughts, is very challenging. So for most people, it takes a significant amount of daily practice to find that specific state of concentration and enjoy it for more than a few seconds at a time. So in order to get the most benefit of your meditation experience, you need to really like what practice you decide to use. So you have to choose a technique that will resonate with you, that you will really enjoy, so that you are continually inspired to return to it again and again. So you may decide to choose one of the meditations that I described earlier. Start with one, determine what is the best one for you. So if you are interested in establishing a regular meditation practice, but you have no idea which technique might resonate, you might want to try one of the 5 techniques, as I just stated, or try each of the 5 techniques for 1 week at a time, each of them. And you want to keep a journal and write down how you feel before and after each meditation session. You also want to note how long you're able to meditate with each technique before you become too distracted. And after a few weeks, you can look back over your journal to see which technique you like best. So in order to get started, we do have a resource for you to download. And you might want to try the best technique that is most suited for you, or again, try each of the techniques and decide after a period of time what is most preferable for yourself. Again, some of the ideas to get started is you must create a dedicated space, a small room or an area. You should set a consistent time, a regular time to do the meditation. Make sure there is quiet. Sit with good posture, either in a chair or on the floor. If you cannot manage to get on the floor, you can just sit on a chair. Usually your back is unsupported. And you want to concentrate. You want to be in a comfortable position using pillows and cushions if needed. And the most important part is to start gradually. Start with as little as 5 minutes and increase your sitting time with increments of 5 minutes. You might want to work up to 30 minutes twice a day if you can. And the most important part is let enjoyment be your guide. So I thank you so much for participating in our meditation today. and our Healthy Living on the Go series. On behalf of the Health Pro Heritage family, I look forward to seeing you next time in our Healthy Living on the Go series. Thank you for joining.